All right. Welcome to another episode of Shade and Cut. I'm your host, Kenneth Tramble, and my co-host is Tanya Davis.
Good evening.
We also have another guest on. He's got named Cat, and he's my brother Jacob. How are you doing today, sir?
All right, brother. How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good.
All right. We're gonna have a couple of topics. We're gonna talk about some things without you, as well as we're gonna start out with homecoming and what we saw, what our take, what things we probably would change if we had any opportunity. So I'm gonna open the floor to you first, Cat Daddy,
Yes, sir.
and tell everybody what you saw and what you think should be changed. What you think can make homecoming whole lot better.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the first thing I saw, Boom Boom, was those older classes, the classes 78, 79, 80, all the way up to 89. I think they should have a more of a focus on them, being that we're all aging. And we need to respect those that are going through more than what we're going through. So I think the focus should have been more on them for that homecoming, even though it was great. And I had a wonderful time. Class 87, love y'all, miss y'all. Had a good time out there. But with those guys, yeah, I think they should have been more of the focus point of the homecoming was those that are in those classes before us. As far as the kids out there,
Correct.
say again.
Pay more homage to them. That's what you're saying. Show them more emphasis on them as much as like
Yeah.
they doing like special seasons and stuff like that for them. Like
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I think those classes should have had more of a forefront of the homecoming. At the alumni pep rally, they recognized the classes because he went from 70 to 75 to 75 to 80, 80 to 85.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't that many there, but I think if you put more of a focus on those older classmates, I think more will show up because then I think they'll feel more appreciated. And they're appreciated by coming there. Don't get me wrong on that, but I think that's something that we can do to make them feel more appreciated when they come to homecoming. Is showing homage to those guys and how things have changed since they were in class because a lot of stuff can change.
Yeah, absolutely right. And so that being said, we're gonna have to probably give a newly implemented principles and Shadow's ideas. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be with that because she's cut from that same cloth. She's been through the school system. She's alumni herself. So she realized, I think she realized that it'd be a great idea to even have throughout that week have a day just him on.
Mm-hmm.
For them to walk the hallways, kind of talk with some of the kids throughout the week, have them come in and be speak, throughout the homecoming week, so they can, everything. Those all gonna change. They got new hallways on there, but people can pay more homage. He's old, right? Absolutely right. So pay more homage. Louder class. What about the game itself?
That was a real good game. We left probably about the third quarter, but when I got home, I watched it on the phone, and man, that was a real good game. So the game itself was pretty good. I would like to see I think when we were there in '87, I think we performed before halftime. The band performed on homecoming, but I don't think the band performs on homecoming anymore. I didn't see them do that.
So you I don't know if they did or not. I know they came in. I think that they always perform at the end.
Oh, so at the end of the game? That's probably why I didn't see it.
Every game.
Okay.
I don't think they did halftime because of homecoming
activities, the court and all that.
Like that, maybe a preview. I hadn't seen them do the whole breakdown like they used to do.
Right.
I think something like that maybe would be something to enjoy. They hadn't seen that. Have they been inviting the older people to come back anymore to be in the band?
Yeah, I've seen that online also.
Okay.
I mean, they're still doing that for homecoming, so it's pretty good.
Those are some things that we probably need to change. Maybe we'll have a little conversation. Like I said, she's pretty well open to those type of changes and stuff. So we'll do that and see what they.
Sure, you're right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about that for?
No, I think that's about it, Boom.
Okay.
I just think, with that homecoming game, though, Boom, it's something that I think me and you and Robert and my brother Chris saw, that these young kids that are walking around today, they need to start walking in groups, because when you're walking by yourself and it's dark outside, now, even though, granted, the lights are outside at the stadium, but sooner or later, you got to go home.
Right.
So, we call them, Boom, battle buddies.
Yeah. We call them.
I think they need to get with somebody so they can make sure when they're going home, or find a friend that has a parent and go home. Do not go home by yourself, because that's one thing I've started focusing on Facebook. When I see somebody saying that somebody's child is missing, I immediately share that on my page.
I see that.
Yeah, because that's happening a lot.
Yeah.
So
that's the other thing. Right. We do have to see a couple of young ladies that walk around by themselves. So like probably about 15, maybe 14. And mom, dad would be there. I think these days these kids they really think they're in no need of help, and they act like they know it all, got it all together. But it don't take one slip up, one person wrong, and you whole parish we even know.
Right.
You're right. Absolutely.
Copy that.
So we're gonna try to do some talking on this state and see can we get that older class recognition. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna be receptive to it and roll it out next year and see how that works.
Yes, sir.
So that being said, we're gonna go into another topic. And the topic is talking about our youth. How do we engage our youth? How do we try to keep our youth informed? How do we even, I guess, get our youth that they're the future? What do we need to do? What are some steps? Let's try and read number 1 point right quick.
Number one says, never forget the power of an empathetic adult in the life of a young person. Allow them to grieve and to share their experiences and feelings. Show compassion and care.
So never take an adult friend, right? Never said that. And so when we're talking to our kids, what is being said? How is it being presented to our kids? Is it or else thing, or is it I know Tanya talks to Eric every day, and it's a nurturing thing. It's also some tough love being added between all that. And he listens. Now I think, thank God, I think he got it. I think he really understands that, the process is the process. Things gonna happen. Cause he's like a construction site, get all you good hard hat on and stuff like that. But every now and then something go wrong with the construction site. He realizing that as long as he got the right group, he should be good to go. So when you talk to the boys, what do you tell them, boys, how to navigate life?
Well, Kenny, I got 3 of them, so starting from the old one, you teach him everything the right and wrong, and how to go by doing this or doing that, and you hope the other 2 learn from him. But what happens when he go astray and they see that? You hope they learn from that. So pretty much, if anybody knows me and how I spend time with my boys, it's pretty much, I'm there with them. Period. Taking them to school, talking with them after school, sitting there eating dinner, some of the things that my mom did to me, did to you, did to all us, it's pretty much what you have to start from. Because once you take that time away from your child, it's going to be hard to try to guide them. Because why they going to listen to you when you all of a sudden now you want to talk to them, but by the time you talk to them, you upset about something. And they not trying to hear that when you're talking, when you're upset. You need to make sure you go get yourself together before you start talking to them. So me, myself, I try to talk to them without aggression. I try to talk to them without being upset, or if I'm in some type of discouraging mood, I wait till I get myself together, then I talk to them, and hopefully they understand. If they don't, there's other ways you can make them understand too. Sometimes, you have to do what you got to do to get your child on point, or get them in that, that right zone.
Jay, look on your dial, turn the echo down. You got echo going on.
What about now?
On the dial. Say something to
Me?
me. You turn it down.
What about now?
All right, say it again. Let me hear you.
Are we good?
I think you got it. I think you got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's right, man. You need to it's called tough love from time to time, and we really have to give it to them, man. Like when we were growing up, we got it.
Yeah. We didn't get it from the dad either. We got it from the mama.
Yeah, we definitely got some, mom didn't play. Right now, she do, well, okay. My wife says she still don't play.
Say what?
But yeah. Well, with the grandkids, I say it like grandkids get away with it.
Yeah, I agree.
So you agree, right?
Yes, I agree.
Everybody when you
My
get
grandkids, I wouldn't dare touch them.
grandma. Same way my mom put it on you, you don't put it on them.
Sure, right?
They get a free pass, as we call it.
Yeah.
They get a freedom pass, They don't get nothing. The thunder like that we got, you growing up,
Yeah, you right.
It's crazy, but what we gonna do about that? Not a thing. So here's one thing I want to tell our parents, right? Put your own ideas aside, right? Sometimes we do that. You may have an awesome, amazing, brilliant idea, but if it's the right idea for the community, makes a difference. Share any ideas you do your homework. So basically, I mean by that is we parents, we always have our, I think you should do this. I think you should do that. Think you should do this. You can give your kids idea, but be open to what they got to say. Sometimes we close-minded and it's our way or the highway. And sometimes that doesn't work for our youth, especially for this generation is there. I'll say more advanced where I need they boys. Technology-wise, I've always said, I tell my wife the same thing, that book-wise, stuck in the street. Now, we street.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't got the handbook. They are more book smart-wise. They get out there in the street and they screw up all the time. They more influenced that people influence you better easy out there. When we were growing up, we could tell, a trick. We could tell something was going on that this wasn't right. This generation is, like my baby girl, she's the humble one in the family. She's the one that she can help anybody. And will go out her way to help anybody doing anything. That's just how she is now. And sometimes I wonder would that help her out in life, because we got some people out there who worked in corrections together before. We know about flicksters out there that can use a person that's doing kindness to their advantage.
Right.
And so I always think about that when I'm talking to my child. And I think sometimes I get too much into the police and what I don't see. Sometimes I think my kids don't have it, but they do. And so we try to I'll say cuddle them too much, and then and make them rebellious daughters, so they think we trying to hover over them and we trying to not be the parent like we should be. And so they've seen, especially if they've been around a group or other household where they see the parents different. Some our generation try to compare parents. In other words, compare households like the Johnson household, where she let them go out all the time. She might let her child go out all the time. Or the Hendersons down the street, they just let you let her daughters run wild, and we're not that kind of parent. But they also go to the same school together, and so they're seeing how things are happening and how things are working, and they're thinking we're being spoiled with all because we've been there. We've seen what happens when you let a child just run ragged. We've seen what happens when you let a child just okay, let it go. We've seen the undisciplined child.
Right.
What that leads undisciplined child. In the parish, they got second graders in alternative school. It was unheard of when I was going to school, man.
Sure was.
Alternative school was second grade. So eventually they kid going in where?
Up there where I'm working at.
Up there where you working at. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And so why do we get upset? And then one thing I could be wrong, but you can agree when they had that discipline in school, we were much more better than what we were.
Oh yeah. I can count on the finger how many times I got to spank.
Yeah, I can count on finger too. Maybe 3 times. I think I got it. They were all about being late in the class. I think that last time I was late, I never was late again.
Yeah.
Because I can remember back in the day, I don't know if you remember, we was at Jefferson. You had to stand out in the hallway with Mr. Martin? I think it was Mr. Martin. We'll come down the hallway, down here, Mr. Sweet. Come down the hallway with paddle. Give you 3 licks, take you in class.
Sure do.
Like it was nothing. Pow, in class.
Yep.
And I think after that 3rd time, man, I ran down the hallway. You was gonna give me a whooping. I'm gonna get the class. I'm getting the class. And that's the difference, man. I promise some of these kids, man, look, let me tell you, Jake. I still go to some of these schools, man. Some of these parents, I tell you, when they come up to the school, the first thing they ask the principal, not what my child did, what did you do? They ask the teacher, what you do to my child? One thing we gotta realize, and you can agree, my wife will tell you, they can be good at this goal at the house. But once they leave the house and get to school, you don't know what they're doing.
Sure don't.
You don't know what they're doing. So even my apostle John Banks said the same thing. Those kids out there, and he said one thing about him, he said they said they did it. Yeah, they did it because he knew. And they got this. But there's no more discipline in the school now because there's no way of correcting the kids like it used to be. Besides sending them home for 3 days.
They can't learn at home.
You cannot learn at the house. So what do you think is another suggestion that we can use, Jake, for as discipline besides? I don't know. I mean, you take your recess, you're still not doing anything. You're not accomplishing anything because the kids gonna get frustrated. You're still gonna have to do school. So what are you gonna do?
Me personally, boy, with my son when he acted up, guess what I did? As soon as I got off work at 6 in the morning, I went up to the school. I sat up in the class.
See, but now signed in at school. I don't know if they still in Texas they might, but in Monroe, you got to set a whole. It's like going through act of Congress to get an opportunity to even come in the room to do this self.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know that falls back to what you said.
Is a tag,
right?
Yeah,
you're right, because that falls back to what you said. Things are not what they. You can't do that anymore. But
yeah.
I mean, that's what I did. I went sat in the classroom. They allowed me to sit in there. Didn't have a single problem with my son.
That's it. Sometimes I mean, personally, I think that should be welcome. You should allow, especially a parent to come in there if the parent's willing to come in and sit in the classroom to assist what's going on with their child. Because sometimes they say seeing is believing.
Yeah, I mean that's all the time.
He probably not gonna act that fool while you in there.
No.
If you standing by that door, you just have to hear and see.
Mm-hmm.
And there is so much, I guess, red tape in order to get into the schools to even to be anything, to even help out. You got to go through all types of red tape to get into the class. And I don't know why. Because if you want to help out with if you want, here's my if I can't fix my child, help you fix my child. What else you want me to do? I can why call me out and say, Mr. Tramble, little Tramble is acting a fool in second grade. And Mr. Tramble can't do nothing. Because two things. Mr. Tramble from the old cloth, he gonna whoop him, which can't be done no more because most of these kids these days you whoop them, and you whoop them right. Every now and then you gonna miss that spot you aiming for. You end up going to jail for child abuse. All you trying to do is do right in school. Then after that, you can't call Mr. Tramble no more because Mr. Tramble ain't trying to go to jail no more. Mr. Tramble hands gonna be tied. Because he can't discipline his child the proper way. So how does that help you as a community, as a school system, if the father or the mama cannot discipline your child? How does that help?
You can't help you, boy. You pretty much got your hands tied, especially when they calling you to go up to the school and you going up there. The only person you're gonna talk to is that principal. Your child might be there, but you're going to talk to either the resource officer or you're going to talk to that principal or that child's teacher. But that's it. You know what happened when mom came up there when she wanted to talk to us? She didn't ask the principal what happened. She didn't ask the teacher what happened. She just grabbed us, took us to the bathroom, and we came back and sat down after everything was done, and everything was good as far as we're concerned. Because once that whooping come, once they see that you got a parent that's going to engage in your learning activities at school, and you're going to get your act together. Some people, it doesn't take that. For example, you were talking about your daughter earlier. I don't see that in her. I can look at my middle son and I can see that in him. My youngest son, I can't see that in him. And he never had anything go on while he was in school. My oldest son, he got into a fight, but I went up there and I talked to the principal and I talked to the teacher. I even talked to the other child's parents. We all went to court and agreed that they both should get punishment, even though my son didn't throw the first punch. He just reacted from a punch. But they were saying that he shouldn't have threw a punch at all. He should have just went and told the teacher what happened. Then he wouldn't have gotten in trouble. So they had to go to court. That juvenile, what's this called? Judification, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to go through that, and he did some community service at the college. Both of them did, and they did it together. Now, they still friends to this day. But you don't have that anymore. You can't have a fight and become friends. You have a fight, you're gonna be enemies for life now, because that's what we see on TV. That's what we see around us. Right. So everything can change. So you have to change with the times now, as far as teaching these kids. You can't do what we did back in the days, back in the 90s, back in the 2000s. No, you got to get to 2024 and look at the child you got and just, go by how you feel that they're acting at home.
Yeah, you're sure right. Just read that. Yeah, read number 2 for me.
Surveying what does your community, or at least people in your field need to answer it. Consider surveying inside your country. That's young people, parents, friends of young people, and community.
So, what do we need right? And this community we need a whole lot. You know, I don't. There's nothing for the kids. And no pay. They no pay for them. Not for free. They always say they close, but pay up something. They close at 8. So this community is a lot. So how do we advocate for stuff like that community? How you advocate for stuff like that? You know, like I said, there's nothing. When I tell you, there's even across the mom's head, there's nothing for the kids to do.
You say there's nothing for the kids to do.
Boys, yeah, like you know, like recreation department, like we had to rec around the corner where we were at.
Right.
There's nothing for them to do. They walk the streets all day, up and down the street, running up and down the street. Nothing to do. They're like this whole week out right now. It's not an activity plan for you whatsoever.
I know, because you remember they used to have the basketball tournaments on the you know, the spring break and winter break and the fall break, all those, you know, weeks off of school. We always had some type of activity to do. But now you don't have nothing. So you got to ask with the time.
For the kids to do. What happened? They end up getting something they shouldn't be doing, right?
Right.
So we got somewhere along the line, we have to find something for those kids to do. Some type of organization. It's still there. I ain't gonna just. I think so. On your dial, your dial, you see the one that says echo.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it all the way down.
It's all the way down.
It shouldn't be echo. So you're not live on your phone, are you?
No. Well, I was on. That's what it is. I'm on the Facebook.
Okay. We'll fix that. So we need something for our kids. We need to be able to be present with our kids, right? We need to make sure they understand what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. What else we think we need for our kids out there in our area? What you guys over there where you at? Y'all got where you not seeing over there?
You know what they got out here right now? They got like here in Caring Crow, they got activities going on right now. They got the pumpkin carving. They got down the road at the park. This weekend they have the what's that called? This Halloween. It's like a paint fest where you go out there, you take your kids out there, they paint their face and you know, scary Halloween mask and all that. They got a bunch of activities out here where Monroe is lacking having activities for the kids. Because, you know, you can go online and pull up any activity in Monroe if you want. Just type it in and see what they got going on. And Monroe is slacking on that, and I will get it too. But this place here in Caring Crow, where I'm at right here, outside of Lafayette, they got activities for the kids. They got the swimming going on right now. You know, even though it's going to be cold tomorrow. You know, but today when I went by there, they were out there swimming in the swimming pool. You know, it's 89 degrees out here, but you know, to a kid, that's 95.
Oh yeah.
To us, it's cold.
Oh yeah.
But you know, they have a bunch of activities for. We don't have too many problems with kids out here, especially in the subdivision that I'm in. You know, as far as those guys not having anything to do. But that goes without saying because I don't know what's going on at school. They could be having some problems at school, but you know, I don't go there. But as far as outside of school, on the weekends or the weeks that they're out, I don't see anybody walking down the streets or anything.
And see that's opposite of what's going on here. We got kids, and it's all the walking down the road. They have nothing to do.
Yeah,
for them to do. We some has to happen. Some we give our state representatives, senators, local churches. We got to find something to do. when he's like you finna have 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, right? We Thanksgiving, yeah, 2 weeks after Christmas. So you still gonna have some time where there's nothing to do. And we gotta have do for the kids besides our white parties, adults have all time for each other. All right. So let's talk about the old days real quick. How were we raised?
How we what?
How were we raised?
I still didn't hear you.
How did mom raise us?
Oh, okay. What? Can we say the stuff that happened?
we gonna edit out that part. We just say what we. You can don't say exactly.
Yeah, okay. I don't want nobody trying to put my mom in jail, man. You know what I'm saying?
Statute of limitations probably. Well, I think we can get away with it now because we in our 50s. So I think mom should be all right with what she did.
Hey, man, I'll straight lie on here. This social media, I was lying. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. Straight lie.
Hey, man, you remember when Rob thought he was gonna pop firecrackers in the house? Yeah, tried to be sneaky, lighted on the stove. So that didn't work out pretty good for him, did it?
Oh, boy, you a fool.
He still got his fingers, but I tell you, that was one of the funniest days I ever seen.
Sure was, boy.
Man, man, let me tell you.
I think when we had so much fun with what we were doing.
Blackbacks, one of them good.
Yeah, I know.
Like the blues finger. Look, I never told you how I got this knot on my forehead.
Oh,
You fell off the bunk bed?
No, that wasn't bunk bed.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, you feel me with Tom and Jerry when Tom was running down the street and they put that brick and hit him up the head. So I was playing and I took off running down the street. He threw it in the air. That was love.
Oh, I know.
Straight love.
Oh, I got home.
Straight love. Boy, I got the business here. You hear me? The baby child too.
Hey, I was a baby too. Business was boom. What?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I'll never forget that day, boy. We were playing. We were doing something, weren't we?
Yeah, we were playing in the field in front of the house. Out there on the Owl Street.
In front of the house. And I don't think he thought he was gonna hit me. I don't think he thought he was gonna hit me. He was just running. He threw it right. It was just like Tom and Jerry. Tom running down the street. He threw it. Right,
hey man, that's why I'm an expert in the army, man. I'm an expert rifleman. Yeah.
Everybody got a kid. I walked in there. What happened?
Even women say you finna get a whooping.
Even my neighbors like, "Ooh man, you in trouble." Man, look.
Oh, man.
What happened? Chris got hit by the mailman.
Yep.
Running across the street, the mailman.
Hey, Boom Boom, aren't you the one that threw that fork and hit Chris in the head?
Yeah, I threw a fork and hit Chris in the head.
And stuck in his head.
Echoing on my end. Hold on a second. On my end.
Oh, my God.
Let me turn it down. All right. It should be off now.
Good to go?
Yeah, I think it's echoing on my end. Let me turn it down.
Hey, but look at us now, though, Boom Boom. Look at us now, though.
Yeah.
That's all with good parenting, though. We make mistakes.
In the family that got beaten by a mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's doing great. Everybody's pretty much successful. Everybody's doing awesome.
Yep.
Everybody's got a good life for themselves. And it all because of, we was actually raised by the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we had folks on we had I got Tina's on the line. Her mom, Tina Cheers was the hurt. Her mom, Miss Rosalie, Miss Gilbert. All those families bonded together on that street, and they took care of us.
That's back when we didn't know what snitching was, but they sure were doing it.
No, It wasn't no such, yeah. Every parent, if it does okay, all our parents have speeches. They snitch on us all the time, no matter what. You such boy, you got to beat him right then and there.
That's right.
You know, and what it was, you know, it is what it is. You know, we got that discipline that we supposed to be got when we were wrong, and we got it twice. When Mama got home in that station wagon, it was over. It didn't pick it up then. And so that outcome of what happened to us, you know, we got a story. We've been through some things, and we had a lost our brother, and we still we moving along. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a hard I say hard pill to swallow. You know, you want to do that. One thing I found out since I've got good in church, I don't question him no more. I know he got a plan in everybody's life.
Yeah.
I know everybody's got an expiration date on it, on your life. And I know he does what he's supposed to do. If you do what you're supposed to do in church. And so I always joke and play around with my brother Robert, but I really would love him and Chris show up one day. You know, and just at least let Apostle just pray over him, you know, one time. That way, you know, they'll understand what I mean by when I say. I know Robert, diehard Saints fan, and you know, if he want to dip out at 12 o'clock, go to the game, that's cool. You know, just come in and some of that, just some of that in you, and see what I'm talking about. And I'm telling you, man, it helped me out a whole lot. Especially when you lost Mike, because Mike had just come to church that day. That following this Sunday forward, said he was going to join the church. He was going to join our church. And so, you know, it was a difficult time that time, but we've come along as a family. We've grown. All our kids have grown. We got grandkids now. I got a game. You got a game. You know, gotta start in 5+. You probably got to start in 5+. You know, Rob got a couple. Chris got a couple.
We all
Mike got a couple. James got 2, 3. I mean,
yeah.
And so we've done pretty good, and we've watched our kids do pretty good too. You know, our kids are now parents, and we watched them do pretty good. So I would say that this that we got, we needed, and it really helped us out. You know, from the times when you went off to the military, times that went off to the military, you know, we had some crazy times in the military. You know, when I came out to you in Colorado, yeah, and it didn't stay long. I couldn't, you know, do cold weather. I was gone.
That's me.
I was like your boy from Friday. I was gone. Yeah, you love it, man. I know. No. So, you know, when we come out pretty good. So I think the proper discipline in the proper manner will help our kids out. I know we can't go back to the old days where, you know, mom grabbed everything good, did everything she could to get you right. Now we gotta go a different route. This type of generation, this type of we gotta really we gotta use intelligence with them now. We gotta fight brains with brains. Because they're smart, they know a lot, and all they need for us to do is just guide them. You know, and that's the only thing we do. Say it again.
Sometimes you gotta use that belt.
Communicating, right?
You know,
if we can get it down pat, man.
I'm an advocate for that belt. Now. I'm an advocate for that belt.
What belt? Oh, you advocate for the belt?
Yeah, I sure am.
Yeah, well,
the one with the 24 holes.
You the one with the 24 holes?
That's right. I'm an advocate for that belt.
My baby said he's coming immune to the belt, but some of them ain't never had the belt.
No.
That's the difference.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, like you got to study in alternative school. Something's wrong.
'Cause I didn't get
When you have, I was at the sheriff's office when they used to have us go leave the house, and you got third graders talking back to their mama, talking about what they ain't gonna do. Something wrong.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Somewhere along that line, mama and lady got away with too much.
But let me tell you this: if I get one of my grandkids, okay, and they are in my life from the time they're one, which they have a sense of understanding. They don't understand. They have a sense of understanding because they put their hand on something hot. They're not gonna put it on there again because they know it's gonna hurt. So they got a sense of understanding. So if I get my grandkid and he's with me growing up, then he gonna get that belt. Because he's gonna understand I'm not your friend. I'm your granddad. And I'm doing this to lead you in the right direction.
Right.
I'm not doing this to get any type of pleasure or to hurt you at all. And that's what I did with my boys. Whooping wasn't the first alternative. Whooping was the last alternative. Because I talked to them first.
Right.
I even talked to them again. But that third time, it's like baseball, you out.
That's it.
So it's time for me to put that belt on. And I did. I did whoop my kids. I sure did.
So see, that's the difference. You know, parents think they can't do it no more. That's the problem.
Well, you know what?
They're worried about going to jail.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Child taken from them. I always told everybody, I said on a couple of podcasts a while back, you know, sometimes whooping is like playing baseball. What I mean by that bust strike. You gonna hit that first one right on behind. Because they not expecting that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next one gonna be a couple of fouls because what they doing? They gonna move.
Right.
And so if that's the case and you hit them and you go a little bit above the behind, a little bit below the behind, which is easy to do.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden,
if you've been spanking that child, see, I think the problem with the kids and the parents now, they're trying to start spanking them now. It's too late. Once that child
age, you need to get them young, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's too late. You can't do it now.
Right.
One, just like you said, they smart, they educated. They know, okay, well, you know what, I'm finna call them people. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
You spank me, I'm calling them people.
Right.
But imagine if you were spanking that child, like remember what I said? I said age one, they have a sense of understanding, not understanding, but a sense. Once they understand it, if they do something wrong, they're gonna get a whoop. Didn't we understand? But we did something wrong, we got a whooping.
Right.
It didn't take long. I mean, the same thing applied. They're from our blood from blood. They're from our blood. So we, just like we know, Mama knew when we done something wrong. Mama would talk to us if it wasn't that bad, but it was bad enough to get a whooping. Guess what? We got a whooping. It was simple as that. Whether it was with a switch, a cord, a belt, whatever you want to call it, we got a whooping. But like I told you before, look how we all turned out though.
Right.
I mean, what they say, American dream is owning a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody got their own place. Everybody driving their own. You know, we all got, you know, trucks in it. We got new trucks and all. I mean, we actually took what Mom instilled in us, and we're trying to help our kids so they can help their kids.
Right.
So they can see what we got, and they can work hard for what they want instead of trying to go out there and take it.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a hard thing to do to be a parent. Those kids out there that are having kids, man, if you don't get a hold of your child when they're young, there is no possible way that you're going to be able to guide that child when they're a teenager. Because they're going to learn from the streets. They're not going to learn from the parents. They're going to learn from the streets.
You sure right. So the solution is we got to take care of them young. We got to make sure when they're grown folks, like back in that day, grown folks talking, you don't talk.
That's right.
Don't say no. When some parents say, "When you got young," I think you got. Is it Grayson? I think Grayson tendency to want to talk back most of the time.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't. I tell everybody that's the thought.
Yep. Slap them.
That's the start. They start getting in your business and talking. Mama, you said this. You ain't talking to them.
That's him.
But see, them parents think that's funny.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But with things, it ain't funny till they get to public.
Right.
Do that same thing.
It ain't funny out.
So then you hear this here.
Then they looking at you, staring straight at you.
Mama got this thing. I know he didn't just say what I thought he said.
They know the mama now.
That's it. That's it. I'm just saying, man. We have to somehow along the line make sure that our kids know it's okay to discipline your child. It's okay. You don't have to go out and buy everything to buy love.
Right.
Make them earn.
And so this is the generation that I guess it's Gen Z. I think who they are. That just think they're the supposed group. They think you supposed to take care of them. I didn't ask to be your group. That's the kind I'm talking about. You brought me to this dessert.
That's when you ask them, you want to leave?
And so
What your wife say?
she said, and when you ask me, you want to leave, you know, she's something, man. I tell you. I tell you, man, she's something. I'm telling you. Let's see, we got some people on. Is it still an echo on there, Miss Canyon Boo is on there again? Is it still an echo on there, Miss Boo? If so, let me know.
I'm good.
It's in the notes up here. I see up here on the notes. She says yes. So there is an echo somewhere in somebody's microphone. Somewhere. And I'm not online. Oh, I shouldn't be on.
Oh, you got me looking now.
Okay. How about now? Off?
You gonna read the comments, and you want me to come around there and read?
Ain't nothing says what Nino Brown says. That's Kutt, that's your son, right?
Yeah. What did he say?
That's your son.
Yes.
He said, "What's up, family?"
Oh, okay. Show you right.
You
What's
still
up,
got
dude?
echo somewhere in somebody's microphone.
Is it
This is all not on. Period. It's out.
Is it still echo?
It's not on. Yeah, it's still on. I can't hear that people on live.
Yeah, I can't hear it either.
All I hear is myself.
in the cricket?
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Let me time.
So they're saying it's on my side. I don't know how it's on my side. I got everything turned down. Hold on. What about now? All right, I got everything turned down now to the point where I have an echo. So, Jake, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Am I echoing on your end?
No, sir.
Let's see. Check. What about now? I don't know why we have echo today. I mean, we don't have echo. I don't have anything else on but my mic. My echo is turned down on my.
Can't hear you, brother. Move on. There we go. There we go. And there we go.